Hello boys and girls, welcome to Mrs. Bandu's Math Movies. This is lesson 3-6 for course 2, changing units in the customary system. So what we'll be wanting to do in this is to change units of length, capacity, and weight within the customary system. Okay, first off, our key concepts list some of our common customary units of measure for us. We have 4 units of length. We have inches, feet, yards, miles. Some equivalents there that you should know are 1 foot equals 36 inches, 1 yard equals 3 feet, and 1 mile has 5,280 feet. Okay, these are 3, particularly the first 2 you should know hardly without thinking. The mile is a little, maybe a larger number to remember, but it's a very common measurement, so you should know that there are 5,280 feet in a mile. Capacity would be fluid ounces, cups, pints, quarts, and gallons. Some equivalents are 1 cup equals 8 fluid ounces, 1 pint equals 2 cups, 1 quart is 2 pints, and 1 gallon is 4 quarts. And our weight units, ounces, pounds, and tons. 1 pound is 16 ounces. 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. Okay. Now, I wouldn't say absolutely memorize this, but you should be very familiar with these so you could at least, know if what you're doing is somewhat correct or not. Okay. And so let's get down to what we want to be able to do. A carpenter cuts 4 feet and 10 inches, a 4 foot 10 inch piece from an 8 foot board. What is the length in feet of the remaining piece? So your answer is going to need to be in feet, which it may be a whole number or it could be a mixed number, but we don't want feet and inches. We want it all expressed as feet. Okay, so basically what we need to do is subtract 4 feet 10 inches from 8 feet. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is write 4 feet and 10 inches as a fraction. Now I'm going to write that as 4 and 10 twelfths because 10 twelfths would tell me 10 inches out of the 12 inches in a foot. You must do it that way. If you don't, you are going to run into a lot of problems. Then I can simplify that as 4 and 5/6 feet. And now I can go ahead and subtract 8 minus 4 and 5/6. Okay, because I'm going to need to rename here because there is no fraction for the 8. Remember how we talked about renaming a couple of sections ago? So rename 8 as 7 and 6/6. I'll use 6 because I know that that's what I need because it's the only other fraction in the problem. So 7 and 6/6 minus 4 and 5/6. So 6 minus 5 is 1. 6 is my denominator. 7 minus 4 is 3. So the answer is 3 and 1/6. So the remaining piece is 3 and 1/6 feet long. If I needed to turn that into feet and inches, I could do that as well by multiplying 12 by 1/6 to get the number of inches. Okay. Again, if you have questions about the renaming or the borrowing, please be sure to bring those into class and I can review them more thoroughly with you then. Remember, this is just a quick run through of the basic concepts. You definitely always want to come in with questions if you have them. I'm going on to number 2. How many cup servings are in a 36 fluid ounce sports drink bottle? And it's multiple choice. You have 4 choices here. Okay, First, find the number of fluid ounces in 2 cups. Since there are 8 fluid ounces in 1 cup, you should know that there are 16 ounces in 2 cups. 8 plus 8 or 8 times 2, either way. Okay, then you take, there are 36 fluid ounces in the sports drink, so you divide, 36 divided by 16. And you'll get your answer and write it as a mixed number. Okay, so you can either do it, well, let's just do this. 36 divided by 16. Let me scoot it over so you can see this. All right, so 16 times 2 is 32. So it's 2 4/16, which simplifies to 2 1/4. So there are 2 1/4 servings in a 36 fluid ounce bottle of sports drink. The correct answer choice is choice B. Okay. Again, we do not want to make decimals out of this. We're working with fractions, so we're wanting to use our fractions here. Changing units of weight. Which weighs more, a 1 3/4 pound book or a 24-ounce catalog? Think of the relationships between pounds and ounces. To change 1 3/4 pound to ounces, we're going to multiply 1 3/4 by 16. Okay, so 1 pound equals 16 ounces. So 1 times 16 is 16. To change 1 3/4 pounds to ounces, multiply 1 3/4 by 16, which we've done right here. Okay, so 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7, so you get 7 over 4 times 16 over 1. I'm going to stick the 1 under here again, well, it's over here, so either place. We're going to write 1 3/4 as an improper fraction, because remember, to multiply and divide, we're going to need that. Okay, I'm going to simplify, because 4 and 6 are both divisible by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 16 divided by 4 is 4. So 7 times 4 is 28. 1 times 1 is 1. You can write the 1 underneath, but whenever it's a denominator of 1 and it's your final answer, just don't write it, because you don't need it. Eventually you'll have to remove it anyway, because in simplest form it's 28 ounces. The 1 3/4 pound book weighs 28 ounces. It is heavier than the 24-ounce catalog. Okay, here are 3 quick check questions for you to complete before you return to class. As always, bring in any questions you have or any thoughts you want to share with me in the class about this material. I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks.